They say the iRestore Elite is the laser helmet that can bring your hair back. A high-powered FDA-cleared device that claims it can reactivate your hair follicles, reduce shedding, and help regrow hair without medications or surgery. It sounds impressive, but in 2026, promises aren't enough. The real question is, does it actually work? Let's break it down. When you first hear about iRestore Elite, the idea is attractive. You put on a helmet a few times per week, sit for a few minutes, and the red light laser supposedly stimulates weak follicles using multiple wavelengths to reach different layers of the scalp. They say consistent use can lead to noticeable changes in 3 to 6 months and better improvements after a year or more. But does everyone get those results? Not exactly. Some users online report good experiences. Less shedding, small improvements in hair density, and a healthier look overall. But others say the opposite. A few people noticed more shedding in the beginning. Some didn't see any real difference even after months of use. And others said the results only lasted as long as they kept using the device. Once they stopped, their hair went back to looking thin again. This brings us to a very important point. Laser therapy does not cure hair loss. It only stimulates follicles while you're using it. If your hair loss is advanced, or if your follicles are already inactive, the helmet can't create new ones, so expectations matter a lot. In terms of comfort, most users say the helmet is easy to wear, although some mention a bit of warmth or tingling during the session. The recommended routine is usually 3 times per week for around 12 to 25 minutes, depending on the model. So yes, patience and consistency are required. It's not something that gives results quickly. Another thing people talk about is cost. The iRestore Elite is expensive, and that alone makes many wonder if it's worth it. If you're expecting dramatic results or regrowth in fully bald areas, this device will not deliver that. But if you have early-stage thinning or mild hair loss, it may help strengthen and support the hair you still have. Some users combine it with other treatments, like minoxidil, finasteride, or supplements. For many, the helmet works best as a support tool, not a miracle solution. When it comes to safety, most people agree it's pretty safe. No hormones, no invasive procedures, no major side effects, but some users do mention mild irritation, heat sensitivity, or scalp discomfort. Nothing severe, but worth keeping in mind. So after looking at both sides, the good experiences and the disappointing ones, what's the truth about iRestore Elite in 2026? It's not a scam, but it's also not magic. It's a real device with real technology behind it. But results depend heavily on your hair loss stage, your consistency, and your expectations. If you're hoping for a full transformation, this will leave you disappointed. But if you're looking for a non-invasive way to support your existing hair, reduce shedding, and maybe improve density, it can be useful. My verdict, iRestore Elite is a use it with realistic expectations kind of product. It works for some people, does little for others, and requires patience, money, and commitment. It's not a fast fix, it's not a replacement for medical treatments, and it won't regrow hair that's already gone. But as an additional tool, it can help, especially if you start early. If this video helped you understand whether iRestore Elite is worth your time and money, make sure to like, comment, and share so others can make an informed decision too. Stay smart, stay aware, and always research before investing in any hair growth product.